This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi everybody, welcome to our podcast.
Morning.
On today's episode, special guest, an international runner, Kath Lochner from KO.
I apologise to all the listeners for the running chat that you are about to hear. Very boring.
There is a
What
lot
do you
of
think of
running
it,
chat.
Ross?
I like the start. I did tune out a little bit, but I don't run. I don't run. So if I was into running,
Great honesty.
That's the thing. You need to feed off your fellow runners,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't think there are many fellow runners in this room, so I struggled.
I asked you personal questions. How dare
Natalie
you?
was very
I'm
interested.
kidding. You guys are very.
I've got a pair of hockers. Leave me alone.
Join the crew. Kath, we do speak to you about Matthew Pavlich and his new
There's a lot
job.
of footy news at the moment. We probably should have spoken about that more and less the running. But massive news. Matthew Pavlich leaving Perth, going to Sydney. He'll be out of the media and into the CEO shoes. So
But
he'll be
also,
very
this is
corporate.
Fremantle's favourite son.
I know.
And is now going to be working for a completely different... Yeah,
I know.
Sean.
That's like-
He's their first favourite. You're the second favourite. He is going to be working for a completely different club. Like, we're going to see him in Swans colours. How do we feel about
that's
that?
a bit confronting.
Yeah, that is a big deal. I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest deal out of the whole
Yeah.
thing. Because we only seen him with all these retro gear last
Yes.
week, talking about
Yeah.
Fremantle and
Yeah.
showing off all these jumpers. And he would have already known that he had the gig.
I
at that
know,
stage.
right?
He's going to be wearing red and white.
That bloody turncoat.
I want the backstory. When
Yeah.
he knew how, all that. And then
Yeah.
also the Simon Goodwin news, obviously, which we talk about too, which is just, as we said, it's always, it's sad because someone's lost their job, but it's always the most frantic period in AFL media when
Yes.
there's a coach
Yeah.
vacancy.
Start
And-
just watching who's talking to who and... yeah.
Exactly.
Michael
Yeah,
Voss,
yeah.
where do you stand on that?
Well, that's the other thing. It's the effect it has on other clubs now, because I think Melbourne have made this decision where they're like, we need to get ahead of the game and have
Yes.
first dibs. And they are ahead of the game now.
Yep.
But what are Carlton going to do? Because it feels like Michael Voss might not be there next year.
Alastair Clarkson, where do you sit on that?
I think they'll let him see out another year
Yep.
at least.
His time's coming, though.
God, there just hasn't been much improvement, has there? You
no
feel for
traction.
North fans.
No traction at all. Hey, Kath, earlier on you missed this, but we were talking about the battle of the office or home temperatures at your household.
Oh,
You know, whether,
okay.
the over control for the air conditioner, about whether, because one person
Well,
always thinks it's too
luckily
hot.
I live alone.
I know,
so
how
I
good
just
is
set
it?
the temp, and that is that. There's no discussion required.
go on, Sean.
No, you like Natalie and just start arguments with yourself over the temperature just for the sake of it.
Have a go at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Sean.
What are your temperatures? What do you guys like?
In winter, it's on 24.
Oh, I'm 26. Yeah, just
My,
dial
your
it up a little
power
bit.
bill must
Oh,
be
that-
through
mate, that's-
the roof.
Yeah, I haven't
and
looked at
and
that
summer
recently.
22.
Oh,
in
see,
summer?
I'm like, let's get down to 18. Let's really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
really
I've got a
turn it
big old
down.
drafty house, and I would, I
Oh, is that
literally
good
do.
though? Is that good though for summer? Because it's cooler.
It should be, but once once the roof space heats up, so 3 hot days in a row, then we're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your temps, Sean?
I'm a bit of a tight ass, so I'm always looking to make sure it's around that 23, 24 in summer.
Okay.
Oh, in
Because that's
summer.
when it's not using the
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
The power.
And in
Very
winter,
cold,
what are
though,
you
is
in
it?
winter?
Are you still sweating?
You know what? You know when I am 18, when I'm in a hotel room, I dial that
Yes.
thing right down.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
it's the
sleep
best.
so well.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah.
Are you worried about getting the flu though? Is
No?
No.
I haven't so far.
that just me? Do you
Yeah.
ever worry about that, Ross? You're in
No,
here.
I like cool.
Well,
but-
that's not how you get the flu either. Like sleeping in a cool hotel room, you think that's how you get the flu? It's all the snivelly people around you on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do we talk
Thank
about?
you, Kath
Poor
Lochner.
editors.
Oh, thanks, Kath.
That's all right. Pleasure to be here.
This is Nathan, Nat, and Sean on Nova 937.
Oh, it's 4:06. Nathan and Sean Ross is here.
Hello, Wednesday.
I know.
Literally hump day today.
Yes.
Oh, actually, later this morning, if you can make the camel laugh, you
Yeah.
could win.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
We love that.
What a great way to
What do we
start.
win? What do they win? They win.
It's a $1,000 travel voucher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday I suggested we should have burritos today as a bit of a...
Who did you only suggest
I say
it to
that
me?
to you?
I
I thought
didn't
you
hear
said
it.
Friday.
I didn't
Did I?
hear us.
Did I? Where am I?
I think I started with Friday, then I started working my way back.
Ah, okay.
Friday's a good day anyway for most people,
Why do we deserve burritos?
just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Wednesday.
That's it.
I think I was feeling a bit down.
Yeah.
Oh,
burritos
Sean,
help.
Do you
Yeah.
need a hug?
No.
Oh, I was going
I
to
don't
say,
like
Ross,
you
hug him.
touching
I would hug you. No problem, Nat.
I outsource everything, Sean.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's time to celebrate.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Front page of the West Australian today.
Great picture as well.
Not every day you make the front page. Who is it,
No.
Ross?
It is for her 103rd birthday, Nat.
Marie Sakalo.
Yeah, so she lives in Mount Lawley and she's turned 103. And there's an article, can I say there's an article coming out that you wrote about it?
Okay, so this inspired my STM column for this week, which was just submitted last night. So you can read that on Sunday in the Sunday Times. Because of course, whenever somebody turns a ripe old age like this, they ask them what the secrets to a long life are.
Yeah, and her answers were, firstly, she's got beautiful skin, and she says the key is to always moisturise twice a day, hinting that Olay night cream works wonders.
Does she do her elbows like all the women in this office place?
That's a
I
good
always
idea
find that
too.
weird, but
No,
it's
you
a
want
thing,
your
I know.
elbows. You don't want your elbows to be older than your face, Sean. Famously.
Okay,
Famously.
doesn't mention elbows. She also said no marriage also seems to do the trick.
but
to
she
looking so
was
good.
married.
She was
She
married.
was, yeah.
But she would have been dead if she had stayed married, is what she's getting at.
Again, doesn't say that in the article. She does say the usual stuff, loves her family, looking after other people.
And she said being proactive about your health. So common sense,
Yeah,
which is really disappointing.
Fish and chips
Fish
on
and chips on Fridays.
By the
That's her
Swan
favourite
River.
meal at in the home that she lives in. She loves fish and chip Friday.
And she enjoys the coffee.
Yeah, and one of my favourite quotes is, and just imagine you're a Fremantle Dockers player right now and you read this. She's a diehard Dockers supporter and said, this year they'll take home the flag.
God.
She wants to see it in her lifetime.
Well, she's
No
running out of
pressure.
time, so we need to get
Sean,
onto this.
She might live to 120, you don't know.
Yeah.
She's in very good nick.
She is in good nick, yeah.
So last night I did some research about how to live longer, Sean.
Yes.
What do you think the answers are?
Well, science is changing all the time, Nat, so there's a lot of things that you can chuck into your body to make you live longer.
Yeah, no,
but
it's
if
more
you're going on a
basic than that.
simple sense, probably being single.
Yeah, well, for women, they reckon. I think men
Yeah,
do
probably,
live longer
eh?
when they're married.
Women
And
do
I
live
don't know.
longer.
Why
Well, that's a
is
fact.
that?
Women do live longer. You've got everything.
If you are an inactive person and you're over the age of 40, if you're in the lowest, this doesn't apply to you, this won't help you, but this is a cheat code that I found if you're somebody who's just spent your whole life on the couch. If you're in the lowest 25% for activity, increasing your activity by doing an hour, going for a walk a day, an hour's walk will add 6 hours to your life.
Yeah.
Every time you do an
I've read a
hour,
lot of
Every
this
now
stuff.
you do, yeah.
you're banking 6 hours of
That's
life.
right. So get this. If you do 4 hours of walking a day, you're adding a day every day, which means you will live forever. Quick
will live
maths! Quick maths!
Where are you, Ross?
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus
Shaq,
1, that's
the
3.
one and only.
Quick maths!
That is good. I feel like that could be flawed, that argument. But
A lot of it's to do with bone density too. So if you stay in the gym and do squats
Yeah,
and
so-
stuff like
so,
that,
yeah.
so you won't fall down the stairs and fall over.
Yeah.
Unless you're drunk like Natalie does on a regular
Well, you
occasion.
say that,
falls
Sean.
over.
You say that, Sean, right? But I looked into drinking because they do say, limiting your drinking. The Queen Mother lived till she was 101. Here is her daily routine. Before lunch, she would have a gin and Dubonnet cocktail. Now, Dubonnet is a fortified wine. So it was 2 parts Dubonnet to 1 part gin. So she's having 3 shots, essentially.
AM cocktail.
This is before lunch.
Good
So
for
she would have it
digestion, they reckon.
before lunch. Then with lunch, she would have red wine. And then she would just hang out until 6 p.m. when she would have a martini. And then with dinner, she drank champagne. Every day.
That is
Every day. And lived to 101.
But some people have got the constitution, haven't they?
I mean, imagine if she didn't do that, she would have lived till she was 130. I mean, of course, being royal and having servants do everything for you and, the very best of healthcare may have factored into it.
Yeah.
But that is, and the Royal Insiders described her drinking as steady but not excessive. It's like, what's excessive then?
But imagine the quality of alcohol she's drinking.
That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
my God.
Yeah. So maybe that is the secret. That and walking 4 hours a day, we're sorted.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yep, we found
Stick
the
around.
secret to longevity.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Last quarter. Sensational play.
Spend more time doing you things, like cheering on your home team from the Bankwest Best Seats.
Right, here we go. It is time for a round of the last quarter. On the line, 2 premium Bankwest best seats. See the West Coast Eagles take on the Adelaide Crows this Sunday, August 10th. That is premium seating, food and drinks, all included, of course.
Now, some legends from the West Coast Eagles will get a send-off there, so if you're a supporter, you need to get there and get behind the boys. And then once they do the send-off, then you can go.
That's it.
Sean, stop it.
No, actually, you're right, Nat. Stay
We should
around.
do the
Premium
send-off
drinks.
at the end so that people have to stay for the whole thing. All right, let's meet our first quarter contestants. First up, Aaron from Caversham. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, yeah.
Aaron,
Hey,
how do you
Aaron.
win the last quarter, Aaron?
You win the last quarter.
Aaron, I like your style, my friend.
You may stay.
You may stay. Aaron, in the first quarter, you're up against Tom from North Perth. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, how's it going?
Super Tom, how do you win the last quarter, Tom?
You got to win the last quarter.
Yeah, I like the way you guys think. It's like you've been fully indoctrinated. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to ask you a question. If you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you move through to the next quarter. If you get it wrong, your opponent will move through. Let's test your buzzers. Aaron?
Aaron.
Tom?
Tom.
They're working.
Ross on the horn, everyone.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due, Ross.
Thank you.
All right, first quarter question.
Here it is. How many AFL teams were there in 2025 this season?
Aaron?
Tom.
Aaron?
There was 18.
Correct.
Thank you for not being rude and saying that we're only 17 because the West Coast didn't do anything. That would have been mean.
You know, when we play this game, John Worsfold's listened a few times, and he has a dip at me when I have a crack, you know, when we say stuff like that.
Aaron, you're through to the second quarter where you're taking on Nathan from Armidale. Good morning, Nathan.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Nathan. How do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
You bang
All
on.
right, Nath.
Test your buzzer, Nathan.
Nathan.
All right, second quarter time. Here is your second quarter question. Which band was Harry Styles originally part of?
Aaron.
Nathan.
Aaron?
One Direction.
Oh, loves that. He's a big 1D fan.
What a diverse general knowledge you have, Aaron.
What's your favourite song of 1D? Aaron?
Nah, you've got me there, sure.
It's hard to pick sometimes, Aaron.
Yeah, hard to hit. Yeah,
it's
good
hard to
point, Ross.
decide. We get it. Aaron, in the third quarter, you're taking on Stephen from Banksia Grove. Good morning, Steve.
Are we true?
Hey, buddy.
Good, Steve. How do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
We're going to get T-shirts made because it's just so good. All right, let's test your buzzer, Stephen.
Stephen?
It's working. Aaron v. Steve, third quarter.
Okay, this question was written by one of our teammates in here. What is the first name of AFL star Petrarca?
Aaron. Stephen.
Aaron,
Christian.
you're
Oh!
bang on. Aaron,
Check him out on Insta. He's a great
can you
cook.
go all the way is the question. You're into the last quarter where you're going to take on Jack from North Perth. Good morning, Jack.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Now, Jack, do you think you've got what it takes to swoop in and just snatch it at the last minute?
It would be pretty good.
Wouldn't it? All right,
Be
let's
heartbreaking.
test your buzzer, Jack.
Jack.
And how do you win the last quarter, Jack?
You win the last quarter.
Yeah.
Before we throw the question to you, Jack, who's your team?
Brisbane Lions.
Wow, okay, Brisbane Lions. And Aaron, who's your team?
Well, Shorty, I'm an avid Freo supporter. I thought this was for the Freo game next week. So,
Against Brisbane. Oh, that would have been great.
It would have been great for the two of you to be playing off for that, but you're not. So this will... All right, it is the final quarter. Here is the last quarter question. What's the name of the princess in Aladdin?
Aaron.
Aaron for the win.
Jasmine.
Oh, my God, how did you know?
Aaron. That's been a great test.
World.
What a wonderful world.
Good job, Aaron.
Oh,
Hey, you deserve it, coast to coast.
it's actually a whole new world, but close enough. Close enough, Aaron. Guess what? You're off to the footy this Sunday. 2 premium Bankwest best seats as the Eagles take on Adelaide. Premium seating, food and drinks are all included, and something tells me you're going to take advantage of that, Aaron.
Yeah, pulled up for the wrong one. I think Freo's the preference, so yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no, but there's free
but
food and
there's
drinks
free-
included.
Food and
so-
drinks, mate. Bank West, they
Yeah.
got the great seats.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to love it. Well done, Aaron.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
There's some fairly shocking news coming out of Bali. Sean.
Absolutely, our northern suburbs
have
now.
been killed after a boat was hit by large waves and capsized off a popular tourist hotspot in Bali.
Yeah, the reason why I bring it gets to you
strikes
straight
a chord,
away.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, because a lot of people go down to Sanua and then you get on a fast ferry and you go to Nusa Penida, where this boat came from,
Yes.
or Nusa Lembongan, and you can go to either in the same thing.
Yeah.
'Cause between them, it's like 400 metres swing,
Yes.
you know, that kind of thing. If you go to Penida, where a lot of these people had come from, then you're going over there for snorkeling, and you go to the manta rays.
Amazing.
And that's where it all takes off from. These boats come in, and it looks like the tide's out, but also the swell's up, which is a bad mix. When you're taking off from Sanua, there's a rock wall, and as soon as you get into close to the beach, then it seems like you just have to go around this rock wall, and you're very safe from the waves.
Yeah.
But clearly, from what we've seen on the vision, then they haven't been able to
They
make
said it was
the turn.
hit by a
Hit by
freak
a real
wave as
freak
well.
wave.
Yeah, an unusually large wave, and it just flipped the boat over, which would be so scary. And it wasn't that far from the shore, and you'd think, oh, well, that's no problem. Everybody can just swim in. But no, there's, you could be hit by repeated waves. You can knock your head in when the boat flips over. You can be trapped under the boat.
Yes.
Scary stuff. And of course, you've got all your gear with you.
There's 80 people on board.
80 people on board, and as it stands, and including lots of Australians, obviously, this is our backyard.
Yeah.
There's an Indonesian crew member who's still missing, and 2 Chinese tourists were killed in this, and you just go, they're just having a day out on holidays. It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. And so many West Australians will know this path. It's well worn. Ross, you've been over to Nusa Lembongan.
These speedboats, my sister and her family were on it a couple months back, and it's a lot quicker way to go.
Yes.
And the kids are quite scared of it. But you see the vision of this, and the locals are trying to help going out to try and rescue people out in this surf, and it looks quite treacherous. And it's just something. It's something that you feel like it could happen to.
Yes.
Someone you know or knew or you. Or,
and
sure.
it's the blink of an eye. So one thing, you're just on your way, on the ferry, off you go, back to Sanua, and the next minute you're upside down in the water. Like, that's really horrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really difficult. So if you're jumping on a ferry here or going somewhere, I mean, all of us do. You check out what the conditions are.
Yeah.
When you're over in another country, you don't get that.
Yeah.
You don't have those apps.
No.
You don't normally look ahead. And normally for these things, you book. You go, okay, Thursday we're going to go to Bonita, or we're going to go to Lombong and stay there for a few days. You don't know what the conditions are going to be.
And
I always worry about that.
Yeah, and you've got to get back because you've got new hotel reservations or you've got a plane to catch and that kind of stuff. You don't have a lot of flexibility.
No.
Heartbreaking.
It is, very much
absolutely
so.
heartbreaking.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Jacinta from Mandurah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Wonderful, Jacinta.
This is a good day for you because you are now officially in the draw to see Ed Sheeran live in Sweden.
Thank you so much. Oh, my gosh.
Could be getting the call back next Friday. That would be amazing. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel will be doing that. Flights, accommodation, spending money, tickets to go and see Ed Sheeran. Ross, what else can you do in Sweden?
Jacinta, how about a Viking restaurant? They have sheepskin covered wooden benches, walls decorated with weapons, shields and furs, and it's devoted to Viking food, drink and decor.
Yeah, wow. That would be a first.
Yeah, a bit
that
of
would
a
be
Viking
amazing.
feast, yeah.
Jacinta, have you seen Vikings, the show? You can see it on Netflix.
No, I haven't.
Mate, it's unbelievable.
Is it?
Lagatha.
What?
Have you seen her?
Lagatha.
She's a strong Swedish woman who dominates as a warrior. Yeah, you
wow.
love her.
Okay.
Yep.
What about all the hot guys?
Travis Fimmel's Australian.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Australian Viking, there you go.
Oh, he's a freak. Yeah, mate.
Sorry, if you
You'll
are to
swoon
win,
over
you've
him.
got to watch that on the flight over or before you go.
Oh, you
okay,
have to.
Jacinta?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
definitely
essential
will now.
research.
Ross, at that place, at that restaurant, do you eat everything by just picking it up and eating it off the bone?
They've got medieval cutlery, so it's like.
Can
Look
you
at that-
stab
look at that
someone with that?
fork.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you can.
you could stab. So you could eat or kill.
That's what you
I'm
want.
in.
That's what you want.
That's the Viking
I'm
way,
into.
Jacinta,
right?
you do whatever you want. But congratulations,
Yeah,
you're on
there is a
step.
human sacrifice at the end of the night. Just hope it's not you.
Me too.
Ed Sheeran's new album Play out September 12th, featuring the new single Sapphire and the hit Azizam.
Jacinta's officially in the running.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's Nathan and Sean's book week.
For the why. Invest in Shaping your child's future with the Y School Ready program, helping children under 5 flourish with literacy and language. Search the YWA Early Learning.
Look, I'm going to put it out there. Book Week is our favourite event of the year. This year, we're heading back to school again. We're going to Brentwood Primary School to do our whole show live for that morning on Friday, August the 22nd. That is thanks to our incredible friends at the Y who've supported us once again.
Absolutely. Now, we did things a little bit differently this year. We've announced our very own book to be a part of Book Week.
It is called What If We Wrote a Book? And here's the premise. It's each of us, Nathan, Nat and Sean, and we are each pitching our ideas of what we should write a book about. And then at the end, we go, oh, look, we've already done it.
Full-on story.
Full-on story. It's pretty, the plot twist, incredible. And so far, the only reviewer is Sean McManus, who read it and went, this is actually really good. And we thought, what about an actual child? Would actual children read it? We've done no market research, so we sent Ross home with a copy of it yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. You will be able to win these books as well and then buy them for telethon.
That's right.
So we got an early copy of the book. The audience was Ollie, 5, Archie, 2. We read it, and this was... I peppered them with some questions afterwards, and this is what they thought of your book. What'd you think of the book?
I liked it when he tried to mark it.
When he tried to mark it in Sean's football story?
When he jumped on someone's back.
What did you think of Nat's dog story?
Good.
Good. What did you think of Nathan's vampire story?
Good.
Archie, what did you think of the book? Do you like Nathan, Nat, or Sean?
Sean.
All right, you have to rate the book out of 5. 1 being really bad, 5 being really good. 1 to 5, what do you think?
1.
1? That 1's really bad.
Okay, 5.
Thank
God.
5.
That was like a boomer doing Yelp reviews.
But actually, Archie, 2-year-old, he kept saying to me after I read this book, he said this.
Football. Where's football?
You want me to do the football story?
Yeah.
So it was a little...
Sean.
They love the football. All of it was great, but yeah, because, I mean, the audience you had, they're Dockers fans. So
that's right. So there is something for everybody. This is the thing. So if you've got a little footy fan in your family, this is for them. If there's a dog fan, something.
Yeah.
And if there's a vampire fan,
Yeah, absolutely.
keep an eye on them. But also there's something for them.
But just remember...
But also it's just a really cute story.
Final word from Arch. Do you like Nathan, Nat, or Sean?
Sean.
Oh,
there you go. You
yes, I owe him. I've got to buy him something, don't I?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Get him a slab or something. I don't know.
It'll be one of those things where Ross goes, you got to pay for his school fees for the next 10 years.
Yeah, they're expensive too. So,
Well, you heard it first, everybody. 1 or 5 stars.
Yes. Yeah,
It is going to be on sale by the Telethon website. Not yet, though. We're just whipping you up into a frenzy first. It will go on sale on Friday, August 22nd. So that's that day that we're at Brentwood Primary School. We will give you opportunities to win copies as well. But all the proceeds, when we sell it, are all going to Telethon.
Yeah.
This is our bit of doing stuff to help kids here in WA.
Look, that's all fine and good, but what happens when you make a poultice?
Yeah, I know.
I'll be like, oh. No, I won't. For the kids.
Sean was spewing.
God bless. What about my school fees?
You've only got 2 kids left at school.
Oh,
Sean.
my
You'll be
God,
right.
still killing me.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
The Happy Camel Club. Nathan, Nat and Sean are in the club. The Camel Club. Join in-store or online and get access to exclusive savings. Drink responsibly.
All right, the Happy Camel Club is now in session thanks to Thirsty Camel and the brand new Camel Club. All you have to do is make the camel laugh the most. You do that, you score an awesome prize. It's a $1,000 travel badge.
That's amazing. Let's go to Clinton, South Yunderup. G'day, Clint.
Hey, how are you?
Awesome, man.
Clint, we've got the camel here with us. All you have to do is try and make him laugh. Go ahead.
All right. How do camels hide in the desert?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, how?
They wear camouflage.
That story really dried me out, and I'm a camel.
Wow.
sorry about that, Clint.
Is that? I thought that was
No
praise.
worries.
Is that not praise?
Dried him out.
You never know. I mean,
I
you
liked it, Clint.
You still might be funnier
Thank
than the
you.
other two, so hang there. You
I'm
never
going
know.
to use it this afternoon.
Danny's in Hillary's. Good morning, Danny.
Hi, guys. How you going?
Hi, Danny. Just hanging out with the camel because we're in the club. Talk to us. Tell us your story. Make the camel laugh.
Okay, I had one of those really awkward work moments.
Great.
So we've got a staff WhatsApp group where we, post in if we need to give any updates in the morning before work.
Yep.
And somehow, when I put my phone in my handbag, the WhatsApp was open, and I accidentally recorded some audio, which I was unaware of until I got to work. When I got to work, everyone started galloping around me, and they're like, "Did you ride here?" And I had no idea what they were talking about until they played back my audio, and it sounded like I'd ridden to work on a horse. So now I'm known as the girl that gallops to work.
Those things never leave you.
Oh, okay. What did the camel think of that?
Not bad, not bad. A solid 1 hump rating.
Danny, just to get on your side for a second, there was a guy in a country town over in Victoria who was rocking up to the Bottle on a horse.
On a horse,
we
yeah.
saw that yesterday.
Yeah. So what we're saying is you could
That makes two of us.
head to Thirsty Camel on a horse.
For sure.
There we go.
Thanks, Danny. You hang there. Kelly's in Baldivis. Good morning, Kelly.
Morning.
Hi,
All right,
Kel.
Kelly, you just have to make the camel laugh the most, okay? Take it away.
Okay, so we were at a bonfire on a property one day, and my daughter comes up to me and she goes, "If one goose is a goose and 2 geese are geese, does that make 1 sheep a shoop?"
Right, what does the camel think of that?
Someone call a vet. I think I just busted a lung.
Oh, we like it. Oh, Kelly. We liked it, Kelly. Guess what? You've scored a $1,000 travel voucher. Your daughter probably deserves a cut of that, I would think. A shoot.
Kelly, well done. So that's correct, isn't it, Nat? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is a shoot. Yeah, I'm a
shoot.
farmer.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Sheep.
Yeah.
By Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, salt and pepper.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper.
That's what the song's about,
Yeah,
famously.
I'm on the
It's
farm.
about, it's time to shear. Well done, Kelly. It's that easy, everybody. We'll be playing again next Wednesday when we open up the Happy Camel Club once again. Easy money, you know what I'm saying?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
I was checking out this article, and it was about a chick who, again, it was one of those probably women-hating men opportunities where they write the story.
God, yeah, sure.
Oh, Amy,
Good start.
look at you. Yes, turning your head.
This is how you decide to frame it, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's pretend that didn't
Framing's the big thing. Framing's the big thing.
Framing
Depends where you
yourself.
sit. Yeah, that's it. So it's to do with who controls the air conditioning at your business and or home.
You're leaning on your cough
Stop
button
leaning.
again.
You're muting yourself.
I was swearing, actually, Ross. That's what I was doing.
Very likely.
Which is a big deal in a lot of workplaces,
Oh, yeah.
in particular. We'll start with the workplaces. So this chick was saying that when she goes to work, it's absolutely freezing. There's a lot of the women who line up to go into the kitchen to fill up a hot water bottle and or a thermos where they can wrap their hands around
Yeah.
while they're at their stations doing their work.
Or they
Is that
have their
cool?
little space heaters that are just
Yeah.
underneath
Yeah.
their desk, just putting warm air on their feet to warm themselves up.
Is this, you think they've lost the battle for changing the aircon, or they just don't want to ask to change it? Or
No, there's a feminist reason, isn't there, Sean?
There is a feminist reason, and this does make sense, Nat, and I don't agree with this, Nat,
Okay.
in that...
Why don't you tell everybody what it is?
Okay, the standard office temperatures were set according to a formula developed in the 1960s. It was by an American dude who decided that they would get a whole lot of people in a room, and those people were just men.
Because
so they got
of course
40-year-old
only
guys.
men worked in offices, or in
Yeah.
fact only men. It was only the men who worked in offices whose opinions counted at the time.
Yeah, so they got a whole heap of 40-year-old men, and they all
The women
wait
were too
around
busy typing.
or making dinner. Washing the clothes by hitting them on a stone down by the river, you know? And they stuck these dudes in there, but they weren't big guys. They were all like 70 kilos, 75 kegs, and they were all at the same age, and they then came up with, okay, the perfect formula
For
is
them.
to have the air conditioning
At this temperature,
At this
whatever it is.
temperature, yeah. And it turns out that the metabolic rate of women is 32% lower than men.
So they feel the cold more.
Yes. So this study is completely outdated, but most workplaces are still gone on the fact that this was done and this is what it should be.
It's the standard that was
to.
set, but it doesn't reflect today's society.
No,
it is
but I
such a
don't know.
battle. Like, I mean, you
Yeah.
feel it a lot. You're the exception to that rule because you are the wussiest when it comes to the temperature in the studio. And to be fair, the temperature in here is very chilly. Like it is brisk.
Can I just say, again, it's how you frame it. I think I'm going pretty tough to be able to get through it.
sit through
See?
it.
You have
framing?
a blanket on your knee.
See, that's the
You
thing
have a
of framing.
blanket on your knee.
Knitted.
That's not
Framing.
a crocheted
Framing, mate.
blanket. That's not being tough. That's relying on a crocheted blanket to stay
Colourful.
to stay warm. But
Crochet
although at
blanket.
the moment I'm like you're in a t-shirt and I'm wearing a jacket. So yeah. So you're not feeling the cold today? Because I
Well,
think it is a little
somewhat.
brisk. My feet are cold today.
When I first started working at this place, there was years of hating it, and it wasn't just because of the work and working with Nathan and Nat Ross. It wasn't just that.
There was other reasons.
There was other reasons, and one of them is because you could come in here in summer, right? So you're outside, it's 40 kegs, and you walk in with your boardies and thongs. That's my standard work issue outfit for summer.
Yeah, of course.
And I'd have to put a jumper on and all the blanket, the frizz knitted me all back in the day to get through.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Come out. Well, I worked at another radio station, and there was a very well-known radio presenter that he or she would come to town, and they had it was a very cold air conditioning, something like 20 or 21 degrees, that our studios had to be set for them. And despite what anyone else
So he said, he said that when he's in town, that air conditioning must be at this temperature, regardless of what everybody else in the building wanted.
It was the studio I was using as well, actually. The techs had to make sure that the studio was at that temperature.
That was decreed by him everywhere he went.
Yes, correct. So
Or him.
That person, him or her, was in control of that air conditioning nationwide.
What about at your household? In my household,
I live alone,
My
Sean. I
wife.
get to do whatever I want.
What about Lewis?
her temperature changes at the drop of a hat. She's boiling hot one
Get her on
second.
the gel, mate. Get her on the
freezing
gel.
cold,
It'll change her life.
and I'm just losing my mind.
So what do you normally set it on at home?
Oh, I'm a tight ass, so when it comes to the summer thing, I try to set... Is it the 24 degrees that I go for?
I think that-
Everyone chucks it down.
Yeah,
And then in
I
winter...
go 22.
I like it to be a bit colder, so you get your doona around you, and then sometimes it's just hot. It's just
I go 22 summer, 24 winter. But my house is cold, so I put it on 24.
cool.
It's not 24.
Cool.
I still have to have a blanket on my lap. But I live alone, so I don't have to fight with anybody.
In the workplace.
sometimes get in the mirror and just have a go at yourself.
No. What are you
doing?
about?
You don't have to fight with anyone. Sometimes you just need-
13, 24, 10, we want to know,
not that.
is there a battle over the temperature, whether it's at home or at the office? I'm just going to...
Yeah, keep moving. Keep moving.
Are you waging a battle to control the temperature? Helen's in Alkimos. Good morning, Helen.
Good morning. When I heard the shout out for this call, I thought, oh my God, this is my life.
Talk to us, Helen.
Okay, what's going on, Helen?
It's just me and my hubby. We do not agree on the heating in our house. So this morning I woke up to the heating being on, and I was like, I walked past and he goes, "Did you just turn the heating off?" And I went, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's not even cold." Like, put the heating on. And I come home from work and I open the door and I'm like, "Whoa, it's an oven in here." I go straight over. I turn it off. Like, every day we cannot agree. So I just sneakily walk past, push the button off, and I'm like,
Oh,
But
Helen.
no, so my hubby likes a hot house.
Yes.
I do not. Nothing worse than walking into a house that feels like an oven.
No,
You know
I
what you
agree
should
with
do?
I agree.
You should get one of those little saunas, the little one-man saunas, and just put it in the backyard, and he can just sit there, and you can have the rest of the house.
Yes, definitely agree.
But you're still together, which is nice.
We are definitely still together, but the constant battle is the heating in the house.
Yeah, what about in summer
like
when
it
it comes
on.
to the aircon, Helen? Is there a battle over that as well, about how cool it gets?
Not really. I don't feel like we really use, because we live not far from the beach. We get a nice sea breeze,
Yep.
and we just got a pool put in. So I feel like it's not the aircon.
No,
it's
it's
just
the heating.
The heating.
The heating.
The house always being an oven.
All right, well, good luck with that. Something tells me it's not going to change anytime
No.
soon. Michelle's in Stirling. Hi, Michelle.
Good morning.
Hey, Michelle.
Michelle, is this battle
Okay, so,
reality for you?
my daughter attends a private school, and the teachers control the heating in her school, and obviously in the formal uniform, short skirt, and obviously the blouse, it's freezing. So we've come up with a really wonderful strategy.
Okay.
You can purchase these heat pads. They're period pads. That
Yes.
you use you have your period. I've bought her a 10-pack. So
Yes.
on a freezing morning, she'll put one on her stomach, one on her bum, one under each of her feet, and it keeps her warm for 8 hours of the day.
Oh, my God, Michelle.
Amazing. So they're meant for pain relief, but they're actually just keeping her warm.
And we opened one the other night. We thought, what's in this heat pack? Because it literally stays hot all day. And they're like volcanic rocks. They're incredible.
Wow.
Like, they're so worth using. So
I think
if you're struggling with that in your office, go I pick up a 10-pack Chemist Warehouse. They're amazing.
But what
Chemist Warehouse,
what a
great.
high amount of effort to go through to stay warm. Just have 8 plutonium rocks on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it works. It works. So it's
It
incredible.
works. Whatever works. There you go.
Couple on your feet.
I know, right?
Well, the
Couple of
snow-
maxis on your feet.
When you go skiing, you have
Yeah,
the...
pocket warmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Well done.
Nice. All right, thanks,
Crafty,
Michelle.
crafty.
Super tip there. Chemist Warehouse, get on board. Liz is in Mozzie Park. Morning, Liz.
Good morning.
Morning.
My battle,
Something
my
tells
battle
me-
it is work. Oh, girls versus boys. The girls want it cold, summer and winter. The boys are always wanting it hot. And I argue with them that they can put clothes on to get warm. We can't take clothes off. The other week it was so stuffy, and I thought I'm just going to sneak out the back and turn the heat off. They're not going to know it.
Yes.
But what I didn't realise, when I turned the heater off, the air conditioning made this massive clunking sound. So when I walked back out, they all turned around and looked at me.
Caught out.
Like, we know what you've done.
I got caught red-handed, yeah. I thought I was being very stealth-like, but I wasn't.
Okay, so the boys don't like the cold in your house. That's
They
the
like the
opposite.
cold.
Does it work? Yeah.
Yeah, at work. They want the heaters on in winter and they don't want the air conditioners on in summer, and it's awful.
And how much of your work day is spent arguing about it, or being concerned about it, or
Quite a bit. It's just, we just go and someone hits it. Oh, I didn't change temperature. That wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So we all
The
know.
emails go round, yeah.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah.
Oh, it's a battle here. It's
It is a
amazing
battle,
that we can
yeah.
come in the studio. This can be different temperatures all the time.
Sure, it's normally errs on the cool side in the studio, but the rest of the building not so much. It changes around a bit there.
Is that a reason?
Like, are they preserving something in here because of all the electrics or something?
I
don't know.
If you're
Ross?
colder, you're supposed to be more awake.
I don't know. There's a lot of expensive stuff here, but I don't know if they care, if the electronics care about how hot or cold it is.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Will the Fremantle Dockers be playing in September for the first time in a number of years? Kat
Hello.
Lachlan from Fox Footy joins us. She's a Freo supporter.
Yeah, I'm loving how we're tracking at the moment. A little bit nervous at half time of that Carlton game, not going to lie. Thinking this isn't a great day,
And also a bit nervous because you weren't there yet when you were supposed to be. Yeah.
There was a lot happening that day. But, hey, we got the 4 points.
Absolutely.
There's a maturity about the Dockers, I think, this season.
Yeah, they've come from behind in 4 of the last 5 games, and
They're
just
not-
through willpower.
Exactly. They're not daunted by the three-quarter time deficit anymore. So it's
Yeah, times are changing.
Nat mentioned that you were late to getting to the broadcast because you're stuck. How are you going with the traffic? So every week we can see you go over on the weekend to the East Coast and perform your role and then come back for the Sunday game that's played here.
What traffic are you asking about? The air traffic or like...
Do you think she's an air traffic controller? Or what do you...
I don't drive to Melbourne every week, so I'm on the plane.
Well,
so
that's
you
true,
asked
that's
about the
true.
air traffic.
Oh, you're talking about the traffic on Great Eastern Highway from the airport to
Probably more so that. How are you going with being on the East Coast, should I say, Kat?
No, it's fine. It's good. I'm in my rhythm now. Obviously, been training for the Sydney Marathon too, so that's
not
keeping me
too far
on track
away.
in terms of being disciplined on the plane and saying no to the chockies sometimes and no to the ice creams and keeping me on track. So that makes flying a lot easier sometimes.
Where are we at in our training? How far to go? When is it?
It's there's about 3 weeks to go. It's pre-finals bye weekend.
Oh, perfect timing. Okay. Have you run a marathon before?
See, this is what I was going to bring up with you, Nat, though, because I know you're not a runner, right?
Not a
so
runner.
I don't think you enjoy running chat. I don't think.
I'm quite fascinated by people that do it. So I do enjoy running chat.
Do you? Because my colleague David King,
Yes.
it's a running joke that he hates running chat. Because he thinks it's the most
yet it's a
boring
running
conversation as to where does it go. Like, I went for a run this morning. Yeah, cool. What else? But when you're a runner, you can talk about so much. It's like I had a gel at the 4K mark.
Yeah.
The conditions were great. I listened to this tune. Have you got to
Check
play
out
this?
my Strava.
Exactly. I think the conversation's endless, but he thinks it's the most boring conversation. I thought you'd be in that category.
No. I also am not mean to Justin Longmuir. So David Kingy and I have nothing in common.
That's right.
Training wise, you're 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
So
a little bit of a hip issue.
Hip pointer. Oh, I don't know. You're just getting tired on the ITB.
I might need a few tips from you. Mac.
Get the needling.
But I think I'm just at the point where I'm just going to wing it.
First marathon?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the first time the Sydney Marathon is a major marathon, so it's a big deal.
Oh, okay. So it's up there with
one
the
of
New York
7.
and Boston and London. Yeah, okay.
But it's crazy. All these marathons are now selling out. Like, everyone's running. Except you, Nat.
Except me. Except me.
But I think there's the City to Surf in Perth on that weekend too.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, it is.
And that one's a
taking
seller.
part.
Yeah, that's right. I am taking part in that.
are you?
Susanna Carr and I are walking the 4K together. I'm just going to talk about current affairs. That's what we're going to do.
I saw Susanna at the morning.
Is she in
Susanna,
training?
if
I love
anything.
Susanna
She's
Carr.
in training, but she was swimming yesterday at
She's a mad
Claremont
swimmer.
Pool.
Yeah.
And she was going well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breathes to
I'm
both
not a swimmer
sides.
either, so, you know.
Are you too close? Will
Susie-
you have a lot
Susie
to
and
talk
I?
about on the walk? Or?
We both love dogs, so yeah.
Okay, so you'll be fine.
And travelling.
Yeah, and travelling.
Yeah. Okay, so no awkwardness.
We've got 4K's worth of conversation in us.
That was my question. Are you going to struggle with the 2K mark, or you'll
no,
be fine?
No, I think we'll need a gel at the 2K mark, but other than that, we should be right.
I'll give you one next time I come in.
Kath, we did see, we were discussing it before we knew coming on this week, because we saw an Instagram post of yours.
Yeah,
and you've
'cause
done
you're posting your
31K.
training.
You and we're like,
34.
34.
Yeah, don't
and your
rob me of
pace was
3K.
pretty sharp, actually.
thanks,
Don't
guys.
worry, we noticed.
Mate,
You're like five and a half minutes, 5:30.
Yeah, I was on, but now I've got the issue, so I'm not on. But I was.
Subiaco Sports Massage.
Yeah, okay, great.
Bingo.
You know what I discovered this morning as well? Community coffee in Subi here.
Oh, yes,
Very
yeah,
good.
just up the road. Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, they
Would
are.
you say that's the best coffee in Subi?
We like a couple
For
of
a
different
price, we
ones.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Send us a bunch and we'll take it. Yeah. So, are you going to be able to do it or not? Or are you going to?
Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll find a
do
way.
it.
And I'll come back in after the marathon and give you the full K by
Yes,
K breakdown.
Don't worry, I'll see you on your
kidding.
socials.
No,
No,
I'm
don't
not
worry,
seeing
I'm
that.
going to ask you. But are you a social runner? Because we know that run clubs have exploded.
Yeah, they have.
Where do
no,
you sit?
no, I'm an antisocial runner. Don't talk to me.
you?
I've got the AirPods in, noise cancelling, my tunes on. Do not talk to me.
So if I'm walking the dog down the river and you run past,
yeah,
should I?
hello.
Oh.
No, I might just give you a little wave. Like we
Would
can
you
just have
though?
eye
Would you?
contact.
Will you though?
Yeah. No, I
Because
will.
didn't your friend see you the other day and you didn't?
Yeah, I was very in the zone. But for you, Nat, of course. Stop, give the dog a little pat because I love dogs. On my way.
There's no way you're stopping.
Yeah, and also you
no
don't
way.
love
Messes
dogs.
with the pace.
And Kath, do you? I know you've been obviously building up to getting 34Ks, which we saw just the other day on your way to running the marathon. But have you got your? Do you try to mix up the path you go?
Oh, no, I'm pretty boring along the coast all
Yeah.
the time, around
What about
Brio
some
River
hills?
kind of thing. Yeah, around Cot, they've got some pretty nasty hills. And then I love Saturday morning run in Melbourne along the Yarra. It's
Oh, yeah,
great,
cool.
Beautiful, yeah. But I feel like your listeners would be very bored right now hearing all this running chat.
Well, apparently everybody's running according to
It's been very
you.
Everyone's running, mate.
Yeah.
People are.
You're still fit, though. You must be running a bit.
No, I bought some hockers yesterday.
Oh.
Because
What do
I
your
just
kids
had
think about
through
that?
osmosis. Yeah, because they're bloody big.
They are chunky.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Surfy Joe's, the old thongs.
Yeah, no, I've got hockers too.
Oh, have you? Good on you. So you think you chuck them on and through osmosis, you'll just start running again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But mine's
Oh, you don't?
injury-based.
Yeah, right.
So I'm still swimming.
Okay. Good on you.
With the
How
goal.
far is you going to do the roto swim again next year?
I'd say so, yeah.
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 Yeah. That's a good sport for being antisocial. Just head down.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
talk.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Can't
You're
talk.
going to
Literally
do that.
can't talk.
So does that mean you've got a
you've done that.
triathlon in you? You're a bike rider?
Nah.
Swimmer?
Nah.
Yeah, you swim to Roto.
Yeah, sorry, swimmer. Yeah, did the roto swim.
Well, it's not a
She's
big
done the
stretch to
roto
get
swim.
on a bike, mate.
Yeah.
You get to sit down. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're an
So
Iron Man.
ruthless now,
Iron
love it.
woman.
My
made
sister's
of iron.
an iron woman, actually, but no, not on the agenda. No, thank you.
Why not?
Nah.
You're halfway there.
Nah.
Two-thirds,
Three
some might say.
two-thirds.
Three two-thirds.
Maybe we can do one
A
together.
leg each.
Yeah, what would you do?
I'll do the bike.
She can bike.
Bike.
She can
Yeah,
ride.
you
I'll
do
do it on
bike.
my e-bike. It'd be great.
I'll do the run, or you want to do the run? I'll do the swim.
No, you can run.
I'll do the swim.
No,
Swim's
because only
much easier.
3K.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
He can't physically run, so
All right. Iron Man.
We're in.
We're in.
check out Kath Loughlin's fine work this weekend on
And before we
KO.
go, sorry, Nat, yes, we did discuss Matthew Pavlich being CEO.
Yes.
There's an opening at Fox Footy, so that's good. I might be
Yeah.
taking Pav's place.
Do you want to come?
Yes, and
That was
the
yes.
new job.
Yep. Okay.
The
You're in.
who's taking the new job at the Melbourne Football Club before we let you go? You've got the inside word.
Oh. See, I thought Nathan Buckley was going to Tasmania, but I might go Nathan Buckley.
Okay.
How do we feel about Adam Simpson? house
I don't
up
know
for
if
sale.
it's too soon for him.
Yeah, I know.
Whether
but the right job.
he seems like he's really enjoying life at the moment. But
I think the bit that seals it for me is the fact that Simon Goodwin's getting $1 million to not coach next year.
I know.
That would help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be great. Actually doing nothing and that money just keeps dropping into your account. No, cool.
I know, but you get paid monthly.
Bring that on.
So that's a downer.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think? Simon Goodwin's?
No, I reckon they'll get somebody that we, like an assistant
Me
from
too.
somewhere that we
Me
haven't
too.
heard
They're
of.
talking
you
about
think an
Danny Daly.
untried?
Yeah.
See, I think they're going to go the experienced one.
All right.
Experience. I just think with their culture and then the list ready to go, maybe they just want to bring in someone who knows what they're doing and let's attack.
I'm
and try
looking
and
forward to
win
Nathan
premiership.
Buckley backing the coaching role. There's no doubt he's going to do that. I don't think Melbourne's the club for him
Why not?
because they've got
Sean,
no
I've
money.
got a name. Sean, I've got a name. Mark Harvey.
Half's the ambassador at Essendon. He's had enough. He's just got swanning around and
For the right price. What do you get paid to be an ambassador?
Hayden Skipworth's a name that everyone's throwing about in terms of the untried.
All right. We will see.
It's always interesting.
Is
There's
it
no bigger story than a coaching merry-go-round.
I know. We love it. It's this time of year too. It starts to happen. Thanks so much, Kath.
Thanks,
We'll
Kath.
catch up
Pleasure.
soon.
Sorry for all the running chat. That was very
I'll
boring.
see you out on the track.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Tomorrow on the show, our footy players Jordan Clark and Jeremy McGovern will be joining us. Plus, looking forward to this. It's Toasty Thursday.
Oh, that's going to be delicious.
That's where you suggest a toasty recipe and we try it. If you've got one to suggest, hit up the Nova Player or our website because there's prizes to be won. Ultimately, our favourite overall is going to score $5,000.
Yeah.
$5,000
For
I
a
know.
toasty.
I know.
Have we had a ham and cheese one yet?
No, it's a bit basic, bitch. Come on.
Oh, mate.
We're better than that.
No, we're better than that. We're better than that, Roll.
What could be like a secret ingredient as well?
And what's the secret? The ham or the
Ham
cheese?
or the cheese.
All right, well put.
Sam, hello.
Morning, guys. Can I just put my order in too for the toasties tomorrow?
yes.
I think Bella usually whips those
Yes,
up.
she does.
We'd just love to make sure that there's one left for me.
Oh,
if
we'll see what
possible
we
at
can
9.
do, Sam.
I'll take all the scraps, whatever you guys don't need.
just some crusts.
Happy to try it out.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.